If you have been to the Buffalo Niagara International Airport any point this summer, you have certainly noticed the construction going on the tarmac. You've probably had some delayed flights as well. Plus, a lot of people have been asking why there are all of a sudden airplanes flying above their homes. It's not the typical flight path. Well, back in May, a $36 million project began, and we got a first-class seat to all of the work. To jet setters, this work is a show while waiting to take off. After all, that process is a bit different since the Buffalo Niagara International Airport's main runway 523 is getting a lot of TLC.
We're upgrading the safety. We're making it safer for the aircrafts to take off and land.
That's Andrew Adams. He oversees all NFTA projects. To him, this is just another project. And it might be, but what goes into it all is pretty remarkable. For starters, the airport got the okay for this project last year from their officials. Had to work to inform all airlines their takeoffs and landings were going to be a little bit, well, shorter.
They have to adjust their schedules. They have to adjust their passenger counts, the type of aircraft that are coming in.
Consultant designs and approvals from the FAA took about 8 months.
At that point, then we can go out to bids for the contractors.
Then it's full speed ahead. They only have 120 days to get the 520-foot main runway and Alpha taxiway, which is the same length, done. And it's not like they can just shut down the airport. Well, kind of.
So, like the intersection itself, we are working Saturday and Sunday nights when there's minimal air traffic.
That's a 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. shift.
It worked in the intersection last weekend, and we had well over 100 people that work at nights.
These safety upgrades include a new mixture of asphalt. It's expected to last longer. Crews are putting down 4 layers.
We will expect to get a minimum of 20 years out of the runway now.
400 LED lights will guide pilots along runway 523.
We're doing all the taxiway lights, which are considered guide lights.
They'll last longer, plus they move up and down. So buckle up, Buffalo. Come the end of this summer, it will be a much smoother and safer taxi. For now, you can wave to your new friends working along the runway.
There you go. I like that.
A big thanks to the folks over at the airport for letting us share the story. It was really cool. A lot we couldn't show you, unfortunately. These enhancements, like you heard Andy say, should last about 20 years. That is the period of time the FAA actually requires for these updated projects.